welcome back to another assembly. As you may have noticed, this week we have a new special guest, Avery, helping us host. So welcome, Avery and Ange. Go ahead and start us off.
To start us off, we will have a delightful Stephen Myers from the freshers class to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand wherever you are and pay respect to our flag, which will forever be a symbol of peace and liberty.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now we have the wonderful and sweethearted senior class member, Joseph England, to deliver the honor pledge.
As a member of St. Andrew's School, I pledge my honesty, academic integrity, sportsmanship, and stewardship to the school community, and I accept others to be responsible and do the same, honor above all.
And now for a message from Addie Saltz and the Thespians.
Members of the community.
Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, also known as AIDS, is a life-threatening condition caused by HIV. This virus can be spread by blood, unprotected sex, or genetics, and affects millions every year.
Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS helps men, women, and children both across the country and across the street receive life-saving medications, healthcare, nutritious meals, counseling, and emergency financial assistance.
Established in 1992, this organization has raised well over $300 million for United States territories.
Lately, they've also helped with hurricane relief in areas affected in the past few years.
And as of very recently, they have started working to fundraise for the COVID-19 relief program.
Regularly, their fundraising is done by professional actors. Once a year, every theater company registered with them will fundraise by giving out show memorabilia in exchange for donations.
St. Andrew's Thespian Troupe 4312 has chosen to fundraise via partnership with Lily's Handmade Ice Cream.
Meaning you can get yourself an ice cream sundae all while donating to charity.
Just think, your small purchase could save lives.
And every penny counts. From $1 to $100, it all makes a difference.
So come and enjoy some ice cream on Saturday, January 23rd from noon to 5 p.m.
And help donate to an incredible cause.
And who knows? Maybe you'll notice a familiar name on the menu.
We hope to see you there.
Ready for sports? The varsity girls soccer teams, whose record is 1-4-3, competed against Highlands Christian Academy on Friday, January 8th, securing their first win of the season. The Scots dominated the Knights, winning 8-0. The girls have had many close contests this year, ending 3 games in ties against Oxbridge Academy, the score 0-0, Miami Country Day, the score 3-3, and the Kings Academy, score 3-3.
Senior Josh Minot recently passed the 1,000-point mark in basketball at Mount Verde Academy. This couldn't have been done without his loyal, hard-working, and extremely skillful teammate, who also happens to be myself. Josh was brought up to the varsity team midway through his freshman year and inserted into the starting lineup as a sophomore. After the 2020 FHSAA State Championship, Josh was named first-team All-State and quickly became one of the top recruits in the country. After narrowing his choices to Baylor, Florida State, and Memphis, he chose Memphis University to have an opportunity to play for Coach Penny Hardaway. Josh was preseason ranked number 29 in the nation by 24/7 Sports and recently ranked 32 by Sports Illustrated. Congratulations, Josh, and go Scots.
Great job, Josh. And Andrew, maybe if you hit a couple more threes, you'll be in that club too. In keeping with the sports theme, have you heard about Alexis Koch, the freshman class president, recently interviewing a famous sideline sports reporter? We have an abridged version of her interview right here. Let's take a peek.
Hi, this is Alexis Koch, and I'm a freshman. Today, I will be interviewing sideline reporter Tracy Wolfson. I chose to interview Tracy because when I get older, I also want to be a sideline reporter. I think her job is really cool. I also enjoy watching sports and meeting the sports players. Tracy went to college with my mom at the University of Michigan, where she graduated with a communications degree. Tracy began her professional career at CBS Sports in 1997 as a researcher, working on the U.S. Open tennis, the 1998 Winter Olympics, and the 1997 Final Four. In 2004, she became the CBS college football sideline reporter for the SEC. Today, she works as the CBS lead sideline reporter and host for the NFL. Tracy reports alongside Jim Nantz and Tony Romo. She is considered to be part of one of the best broadcast teams in the country. She has been working for CBS for a total of 16 years. During basketball season, Tracy Wolfson is the lead sideline reporter for March Madness. Tracy currently lives in Tenafly, New Jersey with her husband and 3 boys. What is your favorite part about your job?
I think I absolutely love just being front and center at these live events, especially the big events like Super Bowl and Final Four and the NCAA championship basketball game. And I just like being right then and there on the field, listening, seeing, trying to figure out those stories, seeing different cities that I go to. The traveling of it could be a negative, leaving my family, but being right there for these big events is truly what I absolutely love. I like the fact that it changes week to week. I'm not covering the same team.
It's really cool and fun. So I've noticed that you've like interviewed Tom Brady like a lot. And so tell me about the Super Bowl. I think it was Super Bowl 53 when were you afraid that you wouldn't get the interview with him?
So I've known Tom for a long time. I've covered the Patriots a lot, and we have a good relationship because he graduated Michigan, so we have that in common. So I was, it's funny, as soon as the game ends, your number one goal is to get that interview, especially in the Super Bowl. And I was all prepared and ready, and I took off, and I was never nervous that I wasn't going to get it. I've been in those situations so many times, whether it was in college covering the SEC and the Iron Bowl, whether it was on previous Super Bowls where I had Peyton Manning. So I was never concerned I wasn't going to get the interview. I was actually right there at the right time. But Tom, being Tom, didn't want to do the interview right away. He just wanted to, congratulate everyone and talk to his teammates and go find his coach and hug him and find Bob Kraft and hug him and all that. And he kept looking at me. He's like, I'll be right there. He's like, wait 1 second, wait. And at the same time, it's just everyone's watching. I had no idea that the whole nation was actually watching this unfold. And I'm sitting there actually holding onto his arm, but being tugged because there were so many people. And the last thing I would want is to be separated from him or not have my microphone available. So it was all about just patience and hanging in there and knowing I'm going to get this interview. It's just a matter of when I'm going to actually get the interview. So it was an interesting situation, to say the least. But we got the interview.
And have you interviewed Taco Fall? I know you have that picture with him, and
Yes.
He's really tall. Have you interviewed him?
Oh, my God. I had to interview him actually after that game when they beat, I think it was Duke. And so, yes, it was hilarious. All you saw was my arm. You couldn't see my face because they're so ginormous. I wear heels as much as I can just to give myself a little extra height so I can at least look at someone. But it was funny to interview him. And I had to make a joke, of course, during it about the size difference because it looked so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've had guys, because of it, I've had guys sweat like on my head and my arm. They're usually bigger than me, of course. I don't think I've ever interviewed. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is nice. Drew Brees, not so tall. Like he's a good comparison for me. Russell Wilson, I like it. I don't have to, worry about it. But there are some big guys out there.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tracy. This is Alexis Koch reporting for Scots Connect.
We love reading all of your fan mail here at the virtual assembly, and we're always listening, and the recent feedback seems that you have all missed Henry Pollock. Sweet Little Red Hen, aka is his nickname from Mr. Glick, is going to be leading us in the menu time again, and as the sophomore class president, your letters tell us that he brings a certain flair to the segment. And you especially love his cooking lessons. Therefore, without further delay, let's throw it over to Henry to some sweet menu time.
Hi Scott, so for this week's lunch, it's only 4 days, so we have 4 lunches. The first day is barbecue roasted chicken, barbecue baked chicken, sweet potatoes, and steamed broccoli. On Tuesday, we have beef and broccoli, sticky rice, tofu and veggies, and steamed vegetables. On Thursday, this one's a great one, breakfast for lunch with scrambled eggs, pancakes, tater tots, and sausages. On Friday, to finish off the week, we have chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, chicken gravy, and sauteed vegetables. All right, Scott, so right now I'm making some delicious pancakes because this week we're having breakfast for lunch. Thank you to Sage for making breakfast for lunch. The people asked for it and they delivered. Alright Scott, so I just finished the pancake and as per special request from Mr. Glick, I'm going to give you a syrup river shot.
Get deep down, 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 get deep down.
Thank you all for watching this week's Menu Time. So much fun doing this. I will see you all next week. Thank you and go Scots.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, do you have fun? Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, you're the one.
Okay, so now we have another segment of, I guess it's the evil leprechaun now that the birthday fairy's kind of missing, but let's look at the wheel and see who our birthdays are for this week. Happy birthday to everyone with a birthday. And yeah, the winner is Frederico. Happy birthday, Frederico. We hope you have a great day and that the evil leprechaun doesn't ruin it too much. Let's see what the evil leprechaun did today.
Yours, isn't it? No. Could it be you? Is it yours? It's yours, isn't it? Yes. Well, I'm here to tell you to have a miserable birthday. In fact, here's a nice gift for you. This is a ketchup packet from Chick-fil-A from 1982. And a piece of paper from Camp Towanda. They're garbage. Starlight is so much better. So let's all sing together. Miserable birthday to you. Miserable birthday to you. That ketchup is rancid. It will make you sick too.
I love that guy. He's amazing.
Has anyone noticed that Mr. Pozo has been popping up on our screens quite a lot lately? I think I saw him in a recent chapel. He obviously interviewed Micah Dewani for us, and he was definitely a part of the Roundtable podcast. If you don't know, Mr. Pozo used to be the assistant dean of students in the upper school and the general purveyor of warmth and beauty. He has since moved on to the middle school to become their dean, but we still remember and support him on a daily basis.
We believe that this resurgence in Pozo fever makes now the best time for us to unveil a long-lost Ents video. That's right. We have a Pozo Ents video that was created last year just before lockdowns began across the globe. The following clip seems to be proof that before virtual assemblies became a thing, Mr. Glick was preparing Ents videos that we think he was going to play during live assemblies. Well, we'll let the film take the rest of the talking. This is Pozo's Ents video from March of 2020, just before spring break.
Ouch. Right?
So, Mr. Pozo, do teachers have fun at St. Andrews?
At St. Andrews, of course. Teachers have a lot of fun at St. Andrews. They get to teach, they get to learn, they get to work with their students. Yes, of course they have fun.
Do the books at St. Andrews have fun?
The books, of course they have fun. They get to be opened and closed and read. Yes, the books have a lot of fun at St. Andrews.
But Mr. Pozo, do the birds have fun at school?
The birds? Yes, of course. They get to fly all over our campus. They get to eat some food. Yes, the birds have a lot of fun at St. Andrews.
Do the puppets have fun at St. Andrews?
Puppets? Do the puppets have fun at St. Andrews? Puppets? What an odd question. Puppets? 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 That is the silliest thing I've ever heard. Puppets? Puppets. I don't get it. These kids at St. Andrews asking me about puppets. What's up, you guys? What do you think about puppets? That's puppets.
I love puppets.
Yeah, I used to do puppet shows all the time. It's one of the greatest things. Love to play with them.
Puppets? Hey, what's going on? How's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. Got asked the weirdest question. How do you guys feel about puppets?
I
love
puppets. Love them. Dalen was Pinocchio. I love puppets. You can control puppets, and I love to control people.
Puppets? I don't get it. Puppets? It's the oddest question ever. Professor Pine? What are you doing on our campus?
None of your business.
What? I keep getting these questions about puppets. Do you know anything about puppets?
Well, puppets are nice. Here, I'll show you. If you want to be a puppet you can be. If you want to be a puppet you can.
Oh, I don't feel well. Oh, what's happening?
I told you. You will see, my friend.
I don't get it. Puppets. This is ridiculous to be thinking about a school as prestigious as this one and talking about whether puppets can have fun. But what is this? Puppets? This is ridiculous. More fabric? What is this? What is happening? Something's not right. I don't feel good. I need to find a seat. Something is off in all these questions about puppets. Oh, something's up. I don't know. I may call the nurse. That was a crazy dream. That was so weird. But now I've got to get ready for my next class. What is that? What is happening? Oh, what happened? I need to see myself in this mirror.
Whoa! Did you like the video? Looks like we get a part 2 next week.
And that just about does it for us here with the virtual assembly. Remember to keep smiling, keep shining, and know that you can always count on the Scots. Go Scots, peace out, we'll see you next week.
Good luck.